Greetings, my excellent friends. It is Monday, March 20th, 2023, here in beautiful Tokyo, Japan. And it is a beautiful day. The sky is clear, the sun is shining, the cherry trees are starting to open, and I am going to do another haul video, this time accompanied by one of my new favorite beers. This is Asahi Nama Beer Kuronama. It's a black beer from Asahi, who does a lot of good stuff and a lot of so-so stuff. But this one is really good. And I'm going to have just a little bit to get me loosened up to talk about what I got. It was a terrible pour, but cheers, Totoro glass. Alright, so today I was going to go to one of my usual haunts, the Book Off in Kawasaki, or the other, some might say better, Book Off in Kawasaki. But as I was headed toward the train, I got an idea to just go someplace that I have not been to in a while. So I went to the combination hard off, hobby off, off house in, I don't remember exactly where it is, but it's fairly close to Azumino. And this is a really cool place that they just dump a ton of like crazy shit in here. The hard off has one of the best junk selections I have seen in a place in a very long time. Just, you know, quote unquote junked electronics out the ass. like CD players, record players, cassette players, tons of old media. Again, like just garbage CDs and cassettes. So kind of hoping to find a couple of movie soundtracks on cassette, but it was all, I think all of it was like Enka stuff. And more importantly to me, old laser discs. And I got to fill in a couple of holes today. The off house is, furniture and stuff like that, so I'm not going to buy that, and I'm certainly not going to try carrying it home on the train. I do not know if they deliver. There's also a hobby off, which has, they were stacked with some cool shit at this hobby off. They had the Diaclone version of Raiden, the Transformer train robot. It was 110,000 yen, which is not a terrible price for a boxed complete one. There's that. I saw a boxed Sony MSX console, which I don't think I've ever seen before. So it was an exciting nerdy night out. So I'm going to show off. I did not spend a lot of money at this place. I was tempted on a couple of things. Like there were a few items I was not going to buy the 110,000 yen train bot, but there were some things I was considering splurging on, but decided against it. So I got some interesting stuff that's not overly expensive, and I'm going to go through and share it once I get it out of my tiny backpack. So the first bit, kind of exciting to me, and I don't know if it's exciting to literally anybody else, but it's a set of Spider-Man No Way Home enamel pins. Now, like most nerds of my age, I got a real thing for enamel pins. I've got dozens, if not hundreds of them. I mostly use them as lapel pins, because I just can't stand the idea of being, like, unironically well-dressed. Like, if I'm going out in a suit and tie, I gotta have, something on there to be like, nah, but it's fine. But these were Ichiban Kuji prizes. So I think it was 7-Eleven did a thing around the time that Spider-Man No Way Home came out, where if you bought a lottery ticket, you could get like a statue or like a face towel or these things. And each one of those tickets was like 800 yen, which even if you take into account the weird exchange rate right now is still, 800 yen for you. You might, get hand towel. And that's always, when these things used to be 500 yen each, like across the board, they were 500 yen for almost any one of these that you would see. Now they've been going up, 650, 700, 800, 900. I don't think I've seen any 1,000 yen ones yet, but that's a lot of money to spend for a lottery ticket. Especially when even like the top level prize is really only worth like 5,000 yen. And I know this because I've seen those for sale too. But there were 4 sets of these enamel pins, and you were able to get 1 per lottery ticket, which means that technically this is 4,000 yen worth of pins. They had just a fuck ton of these things for sale at this book off, hard off, Echo Mall, the big place. And I think they had 3 full sets plus a couple of extras, so I grabbed 1 set. So here's set A, Spider-Man in the new suit with the spider insignia. That's pretty cool. Type B, not really, I mean, just, you know, cityscape looking Spider-Man and the inside out mask. Ripped suit, so like half, you know, new Spidey, half old Spidey. Cool looking pin there. And then the one with the 2 insignias on it. These are not great. I'm looking forward to adding them to my collection. I would have preferred just some standard looking Spider-Man, but because I don't really have one of those. But you know, it is what it is. And for only 100 yen each, yeah, I am very on board with that. I've seen one of these for sale at a different place a few months ago, and they wanted, I think it was 800 yen for just Type B, and that was a real non-starter. So, yeah, 400 yen for 8 enamel pins. I mean, yeah, sign me the fuck up. And speaking of enamel pins, I did get one other one while I was there. This one is open, and it's just 2 Pikachus, and this one was also 100 yen. So this is one that I would wear like regularly because it's not overly cumbersome. It's cute, and it's the kind of thing where, you know, because I do work a lot with kids, so like what if I have to wear a suit? You know, I like to have something on there that's cute. So little double Pikachu guy there. So that's the small stuff from the media place. Hard off, got a bunch of discs. So I guess get the exciting one out of the way right away. Here is the original soundtrack to The Story of Star Wars. I do have a couple of other Star Wars LPs that have made their way into my collection over the years, but I have never even seen this one for sale. So that's Andy. He wants attention. Hey, Andy Cat. Well, I'm paying attention to this video and not paying attention to him for a few minutes, and he's inconsolable about it. You want to come on camera? No? He does not want to come on camera, but he is here. So, Story of Star Wars. Let's open up this little sleeve and see what we got in here. It's a grainy-ass photo of C-3PO and R2-D2 on Tatooine. The date on here is 1977. I'm not entirely sure what the Story of Star Wars is, but there is a booklet in here, and it's got a bunch of screenshots and stuff from the film. Thinking this one's probably like a pull-out poster or something. Bunch of shots from the film. Whole thing is in English. That's cool. And again, 1977. There's a booklet inside of this thing. Oh, here we go. It's the translation. So the Story of Star Wars, Japanese thing, Star Wars story, and side 1, side 2. And it's got, well, it's even got the whole script on here. Not the whole script, but it's got quite a bit of script in here. I again, all in English. So yeah, I'm still not entirely sure what this thing is. I should probably... Oh, there's Andy. Hi, Andy. Say hi to the camera, Andy. Yeah. Oh, see, now he's interested. Come on, get in there. Get in frame. Here's the album itself. What do you think, Andy? Album? The album itself. I don't edit these. I think I might edit these to get the cat out of there, but I mean, why would I want to get the cat out of there? So, that's it. That's the story of Star Wars. That is the exciting bit of this particular purchase. I'm absolutely in love with stuff from like the early days of franchises, like before all of the subsequent stuff. And I mean, this was, 77, before even like Empire and stuff like that came out. So the original vision. Also, it's really just kind of slapped together. Andy, can we get your butt out of the thing at least? Oh, there we go. Say it. Yeah, just rub on the microphone. That's fine. There you go, Andy. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. He's rejecting my attempts at getting him off of the... And he always likes to make me look stupid, doesn't he? So, there's Andy and Star Wars. A bunch more discs in here. A bunch of laser discs. Of course, if I'm going to be trying to clean out my house, what I need is more large, heavy-ass discs just floating around everywhere. Because I got a problem. So here's the first bit. Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me. The Twin Peaks movie. With the original Obi still intact. This is a surprisingly thick Laserdisc. I have not looked at any of these. I don't know what's in them. I don't even really know if the discs are involved or included. The Star Wars album was 800 yen, which is like $6 or something now. All of the laser discs were just 100 yen each, which is under $1. So yeah, here's the Obi for this. Twin Peaks Laura Palmer's final 7 days. It is one of the ones you can... Okay, cool. So you can open it up, and inside there's some stuff from the film. And then this is the diary of Laura Palmer. My secret diary. There were pages missing. Fun. And the discs are still in there. Plastic sleeves. Nothing particularly interesting looking on the sleeves themselves, but yeah, big, open book style laser disc thing for 100 yen. Who can complain about 100 yen? Although I will say this, 100 yen would take up less space in my home. So I am a huge fan of Twin Peaks. A friend of mine got me into it about 10 years ago. I'd never seen it before, and I've just changed my life. So this will be a nice little addition to the collection. I'll put it with the soundtrack. Next, probably the least nerdy thing on here is Laserdisc of RoboCop. Yes. This means that the Laserdisc that I'm actively searching for, there's only one more I gotta find. I've got RoboCop now. I've got Ghostbusters. I've got the Evangelion stuff. Really, the only one I still need to track down and it's going to be a while until I do, is the original Transformers movie. And it's not out of the realm of possibility that I'll find one of these one day, but I mean, it's not the kind of thing where if it shows up in a place that anyone knows what they're talking about, it'll be cheap. So, like if I spotted it at a book off or a hard off or something, yeah, I might be able to get it for nothing. But if it shows up at like Mandarake or something, it's gonna be pricey. And once again, it's still got the obi. I love the obi. And yeah, inside. Wow, this is in a surprisingly nice shape. Even the corners are nice. See, it does have the insert still here. There we go. So excited to find this here. I was at this same hard off a couple of years ago, looking for it, and they only had it was a later printing of RoboCop that didn't have the full. It wasn't like a full picture, and that's pretty much what I like Laserdiscs for, is the artwork. So this had like some special edition crap on the thing. Not the special edition. It wasn't like the director's cut or anything, but it didn't really appeal to me. So since this is one I've been looking for, that means that this place is getting new stock in, which is exciting. I mean, there is a reason for me to go and revisit this place in a few months or a few years or so. Because that's what I need. I need more nerd stuff in my life. RoboCop is probably one of the movies I've bought the most times across multiple formats. I've never owned a legit VHS, but I've bought it on DVD like 3 different times in 3 different formats. Laserdisc now. I've bought it like digitally. It's one of those perfect movies. So the last one is a set of 3. I say set of 3. But it's 3 separate things, and again, all of them have the obi. All of them are So, Gundam Wing, Endless Waltz. I fucking love Gundam Wing, Endless Waltz. I love the music, the character designs, the artwork, basically everything except the story. But I absolutely love this series. It's one of the things that got me into anime. And it was released across 3 Laserdiscs. 3 Laserdiscs. And each of those Laserdiscs were, if you look up here, 4,800 yen each. Okay? That's 15,000 yen for what is essentially it's 3 episodes, but it's 3 regular length TV episodes. The movie is less than an hour and a half long. That's insane. That's like, and I know that the exchange rate was different then than now and whatever, but that's still like $150 for 3 better than average episodes of a Gundam TV show. It's unthinkable. Like they wouldn't put out like the next, they wouldn't put out like the Kimetsu no Yaiba movie, Demon Slayer, as 3 separate episodes and then charge you $50 a piece to watch them. That's swig a beer for the working man. And I mean, obviously, people weren't paying. It wasn't like this was the only way you were seeing this. These were available in rental stores, and renting is how most people in Japan watched these things. Again, especially in the big cities, home space is at a premium. Most normal people do not want their home to look like mine does, where it's just filled to the brim with like nerd shit. So they would watch these things and rent them and then return them and not have to, deal with owning them. But as a consequence, that's also why a lot of Japanese media was and still is very, very expensive compared to its Western counterparts. So I got off kind of a tangent here. 3 separate Laserdiscs. I had to buy 3 separate Laserdiscs to get the full Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, despite the fact that I do not have a Laserdisc player, and I will never have a Laserdisc player. I just like these for the art. So if I just like these for the art, why did I buy 3 of them? Well, for one, this is the cover to the first one. Okay, this is not a cool cover. This is 5 schoolboys in weird poses. Okay, that's I don't want that to be my representation of Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. I really don't. So let me look inside if there's anything in here worth pulling out. All right, yeah, not. So there is an insert. It's very, very boring. It's just this. Okay. Raiden TV Tokyo. Latest video. Yeah, that's not cool. So, not a cool, display piece, but it is part 1. So I wound up buying 3 Laserdiscs just so I could have a cool looking, cover that isn't this one. Let's look at the back. See, back's cool. Got Hero, gonna blow up the colony. There's the Wing Zero. There's Andy just screaming at me because I'm not paying attention to him. I'm paying attention to this video. So here's Volume 2. Slightly cooler, but still not, awesome. But it is Volume 2. Again, it's got the original Obi. Again, the back cover's much cooler. Don't you think so, Andy? Much cooler? He doesn't think so. Well, what does he know? He's a Philistine. Let me take a look inside of this one. Oh, and this is worrying. So, inside of this one, there is a very cool bit of artwork. Single-sided little bit of artwork, which makes me think there probably was one of these in the first disc that is just since gone missing, which is kind of a bummer. Don't you think it's a bummer, Andy? He doesn't. He disagrees with me. And then there's advertisement for this. He has been fed, I promise. He's been fed. He's been played with. He's living up. He's having the time of his life. He's just very whiny right now. So, see, this is a cool bit of artwork. I like this little bit of artwork. Much cooler than what is on the cover of the thing. So, bummer that there probably was one in the first that has since been missing. I wonder what that one looks like. I wonder if that also means that I'm gonna wind up hunting for a complete copy. Spoiler alert, yes it does. And finally, Volume 3, also 4,800 yen, but mine for less than $1. And this is a cool looking. This is a very, very cool looking thing. Relena, Hero, there's Marimea up there. The blown to shit Wing Zero. God, Andy! Why? Alright, let's look inside, see if there's any bit of artwork in this one. Oh, there is. Oh, okay. Not artwork, but this is a Gundam Wing Endless Waltz Design Works collection. So, Character Design 1. Cool. I really really should put some, work into figuring out what these things are supposed to include before I, go and buy them. But it wouldn't be fun that way. Alright. And we have another bit of artwork here. Cool. Cool. Very Ava-like. Yeah, I'm the guy who's seen three anime series, and one of them's Ava, so I think everyone's giving off like mad Ava vibes. Not bad for $3, right? the entire Endless Waltz series. Let's look at the back of this thing. Oh, there we go. This dude. Awesome shot of the wing, Zero. Very, very cool. Also, the now on sale, there's the soundtrack CD, which, of course, I own. The 2-mix White Reflection mini CD, which I think I used to own. And the Gundam Wing, was it TV series? Gundam Wing TV series, 9,515 yen, and there's, wow. Okay, pricey. It was expensive to be an anime fan in Japan, years ago. I mean, it still is. There's still a lot of super expensive shit you can buy. But, I mean, back in the day, it was pricey. It was not a cheap hobby whatsoever. I mean, nowadays, you can enjoy, anime on TV or what have you. Oh, hey, I'm dumb. There is more in here. Oh, what the hell is this? What the actual hell? Okay, sure, why not? So this, what I thought was the front cover of the disc, is in fact just a double-sided poster thing. The actual front cover of it disc is this, and that's just kind of awesome. Are you kidding me? This is what it is. Oh, Jesus. Okay, sure. And it does have the advertisements. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Now I gotta go through these again. Oh, I'm so glad I'm streaming this ignorance live between this and the Angry Cat. That's just, okay. Let's get this open, sure. Alright. So, yeah. Okay, great. So they're just, yeah, awesome. So this one actually is the real cover. just fucking stupid. Oh. What about this one? Is this a real thing or not? I should have known better than to think that, it's missing something. None of the shit's ever missing anything. Maybe an Obi. Okay, so, yeah, this is still probably the coolest cover, but, I mean, the actual cover for Endless Waltz Volume 1 is perfectly cool. I did not need to buy all three of these. I would have been perfectly happy with just this. Okay, so there you go. That's my haul today. That's my bit of. I'm still gonna post this. I'm still gonna post it. Cat screaming, not knowing what the fuck the cover of Laserdisc I've actively been looking for looks like. Sure, you get to see the entire ignorance of the hobby drifter on display here. So. Jeez, and I'm not even drunk. I drank like 2 sips of my beer. 3 sips of my beer. Alright, friends. On that happy note, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a great day. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know in the comments. And I'll be back with you next time with another video. Thanks very much. Take care. Happy hobbying.